We have talked about wind turbines on this channel as it is a part of Operation Phoenix, which is with SafeMoon. However, you have to ask yourselves, what about when there's no wind? It is a wind turbine after all. Well, there's a creative way to approach this, as was noted by a member of the SafeMoon community, and thank you very much, JTT407 on Twitter, for tagging me on this, because I do want to share my thoughts on this. And before we get into it, I want to say a quick special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor, Troy Smothers, and 1010 Buns for being higher level patrons. You can join that for as little as $1 a month. There is a link in the description. Also, if you guys would like, or girls, you can join the channel by becoming a YouTube member. There's a join button down below. Thank you to those of you who have done that as well. We have merch available. You can check out some of the designs down below and go to the store to see more options. And FYI, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the news. So JT SafeMoon says, you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go ahead and show you guys what this video is. So as you guys can see, that is a wind turbine. Similar design, not exactly the same, but similar design to the ones that they're running the tests on over with the SafeMoon headquarters. And you can see that there's a solar panel up on top as well. So when the cars are driving by, it's creating a gust of wind, and that's causing this to continuously turn. So if this was to roll out to the Gambia, one question that you should be asking yourselves is there enough traffic to cause enough wind continuously for something like this to keep generating power? So let's start off by the first note, is that once you get the wind turbine spinning, so let's say even one car just drives by, that momentum is going to carry through for at least an extended period of time. It's not going to do one rotation and just stop and lock itself in place. Whatever momentum that it can get, it will continuously rotate. And these things look very efficient as far as once you get them to turn, they just kind of keep going for quite a while. So let's also look at some facts about the Gambia. In the Gambia, about 80% of all vehicles are secondhand imports. Currently, there are 200,000 cars actively running in the Gambia, and some 30,000 cars entering our border every year, according to the Gambia Automobile Inspection and Emission. Okay, so it's 30,000 cars entering in through the border every year. You divide that 365. I'm just doing rough math here. That's roughly what, about not quite 10 cars a day, but you know, it looks like between 8 to 10 cars that are passing through. That's not a lot over the course of 24 hours as far as for entering the border. The fact that they have 200,000 cars in existence, the population is only about 2.2, was it 2.2 million or 2.5? The Gambia population. Okay, 2.4 million according to 2020 statistics, so that number is more than likely just a little bit higher. So you got 200,000 cars, 2.4 million people. The size of the Gambia is not very big, so commute back and forth is probably pretty standard. Then we go ahead and take a look to see if they have freeways, highways, that kind of a thing. They do have what's called the Trans-Gambia Highway, and here's some different images you can see. One of which that has the most notable amount of cars is the bridge. This is the Senegambia Bridge, Pont Senegambia, I think is how you say that. It's also known as the Trans-Gambia Bridge. It's a bridge in the Gambia that carries the Trans-Gambia Highway connected northern Gambia. Yeah, no, Gambia. Sorry. And so you got to ask yourselves, if you put these wind turbines in, where are you going to be plugging it in? So you'd have to probably redesign the infrastructure system a little bit here. I don't know if you would be able to mount them on the outside part of the rails, because you obviously have the walkway paths. I think the more realistic thing, if you're going to be tying in towards this, would be at the endpoints. So the entry going in through the southern border section of the bridge or the northern border section of the bridge. But either way, you can see that there are quite a few cars. The traffic is pretty high right there, but you can also see that with the way that this is designed with the riverbank, I think that's the river, unless that's just straight up the ocean. It's probably just the no, that would have to be a river because the bridge goes over to the other side. Anyways, so the wind blowing through towards the endpoints could be a good placement for these. Along the riverbanks could be a good placement. depending on how close they are to other infrastructure buildings. Regardless, we want to go back to this post here. This is showing you guys in a more populated area. So this could be something even after the Gambia. This could be when it gets rolled out to other more populated countries, you could implement this sort of style. So there is a lot of different places that you could be designing these, that you could be placing these as part of the grid-based system. There are cars that do drive through other areas. There's some more images of the bridge there. As you guys can see, there's a lot of people, it looks like, on the right-hand side, but this one's more blocked off. Is that? I don't know if those are yeah, I think that's politicians. It looks like they got flags on their car. You also got just the regular streets. You might be able to do some placements there as cars go by there. You know, the thing is, look, you're talking about wind causing momentum with these things. Let's be real. A person could walk by and just push the thing. Imagine if you made it some sort of a game, like it counts so many. I know this sounds ridiculous. Can you imagine if this was actually a good call out and I'm just saying it randomly on the spot? Like after so many rotations, it detects it and a light turns on and you get a certain prize or something, you know, I don't know, like incentivizing the people to want to play by pushing this thing. I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm just throwing things out there. But yeah, I mean, as long as you got momentum going on for the wind turbine, that's what really counts, right? Whether it be wind, if it's you pushing it with your hand, if I don't know, water blowing through it somehow. All it needs is momentum pushing it. So let me know what you guys think about this. I think that this is a good idea, and I think this is something that we could end up seeing in the future, whether it's through the Gambia or not. I think that just the design of it on a freeway, highway type system with vehicles driving by, it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, tell us what you guys think in the comments down below. Side note, I am an NFT artist now, so I've sold 4 pieces. Each one I keep doubling the price, and I've sold all of these. First one sold for 100,000 Safe Moon, second one 200,000, third 400,000, fourth one 800,000, and I have one that's going up today for 1.6 million. I don't know if it's going to be sold. By the time that you guys find this video, I will have a link up in the description. It should be under listed NFTs when I do have that up. And yeah, I plan on making each new post twice as expensive. So looks like it's in high demand. I guess I'm doing something right. I hope you guys like the art. I got a really cool design for number 5. And you guys are awesome. I got referral links in the description if you want to get free crypto, free stock. It is free money for you guys. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Click the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.